everybody. So tonight's class is going to be a foundations class that's going to be focusing specifically on spinal fitness. So for tonight's class, you will just need a mat, you will need a band. If you have space around a wall or a couch, if you can kind of move yourself close to a wall or a couch, because we are going to be doing a few exercises tonight that require a wall, a couch, a chair, something that you can kind of lean against. All right, you don't need shoes for tonight's class, so socks or bare feet are totally fine, and we're gonna get started. So this is a beautiful day today. We're gonna reach both arms up. Just as we reach them up to the sky here, you're gonna circle them all the way down into the sides, and then you're gonna reverse. So breathe and stretch the arms out to the sides, and then exhale, lower them down in front. So each time you reach those arms, really try to imagine that you're holding on balls here of energy, so that are giving you that power and that strength to continue to get through your day, no matter how amazing or not so amazing it was. So breathe and reach the arms up, exhale, circle it down, and one more, breathe in, arms up, and exhale, circle the arms down. You're gonna keep the arms up at shoulder height here, and we're just gonna flip one arm to the front and one arm to the back. So a little bit of rotation here. We're gonna move the feet so they're just under the, or just slightly narrower here than hip distance apart, and you're just gonna flip and rotate those arms, continuing to spread those arms towards each opposite wall. And you're gonna imagine here lengthening that spine up towards the ceiling or sky. Breathe and reach, and then exhale, switch. Inhale, reach, and exhale, switch. And one more time each side here. Breathe in, and exhale, reach. And now from here, we're gonna do a little gentle hug. So you're gonna inhale, you're gonna roll forward just like this, allowing your spine to fold forward here, and then exhale, open up. And again, inhale, round the spine forward here. Really good posture opener. Exhale, up. And again, inhale, round forward. Exhale, up. Breathe in here. And exhale, open. So really think of lifting that heart here and letting it shine as you open the shoulders down and back. Two more, breath in, chin towards chest, exhale, open and stretch. And one more, inhale, close, and exhale, open. Good, from here, one arm comes up and one arm comes down here. And then we're gonna switch. So breathe in, lengthen, and lower one arm, and then exhale, switch. We're gonna add a little bit of a side bend with this. So side bend here, breathe in, and then exhale, switch arms, side bend. So notice here, how is that spine feeling? Is it feeling a little bit stiff? So start to pay attention to all of that sensation here that you feel through the body. Really good for that awareness. So breathe in, side bend, and exhale, switch. One more time here, breath in, and exhale, release here. Big shoulder circles. So we're gonna add a little squat into this here just to get going through the hips. So inhale, and then exhale. So just allow your arms to float forward and start to think of sitting back in that chair. Breathe in, exhale, circle the arms. Breath in here, exhale, circle. So weight is shifting back into those heels, reaching those arms forward, circling them down and around, reverse direction here. Breathe in, exhale. Breath in, starting to engage through the core, so lifting the belly in and up. Breathe in, exhale, circle. Two more, breath in, exhale, circle down and around. One more, breathe in, and exhale, circle from here. One leg forward and one leg back, and all you're gonna do is rock to the front of the foot, and then rock to the heel. So you're gonna rock to the front, breathe in, exhale back. So I'm just gonna do this sideways here so you can just see that alignment. So it's just like one step forward, one step back. Let's reach those arms up as we do this. And really imagine here, you're plugging those fingertips into the sky, and I'm shifting back. So breathe in, breath out. Inhale here, exhale, shift back. Two more, and one more, switching legs. This time, arms are gonna come behind us. So we're still going into that rocking motion. Make sure that you're not taking too wide of a stance. I just tried that here and it was a little bit too much. So you just wanna watch that you're not going to be off balance. And you're going to reach those arms behind you, and let's actually bring the thumbs so they rotate up towards the ceiling here. So breathe in right up to the ball of the foot, exhale down into the heel. So you might find one side a little more challenging here for that coordination, or just even in the mobility here through the feet. So breath in, exhale, rock back. One more time, breathe in here, and exhale. Good. Shift forward into the center. We're going to reach those arms forward. You're going to press the pinky, ring finger, middle, pointer, and thumb. And you're going to press those fingertips as much as you can. So you're going to feel a lot of work here happening through the arms, and we're going to focus on the breathing here. So you're going to breathe in, try to push the breath in through the nose all the way to the sides, back, front of the rib cage, three-dimensionally, and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, think of that expansive breath. Everything is getting wider. Imagine that balloon blowing up with air. And then exhale, letting it go. And again, breathe in through the nose. Air comes back into the throat, ribs, belly. And then exhale from the belly, ribs, and out through the mouth. One more deep breath in here. Press those fingers. Feel that activation here happening through the hands. Expand through the ribs, right into the back here. And then exhale, letting it go. Relax both arms down to the sides here. From here, we're going to do a foot exercise that is really great for posture. So you're going to press all of your toes down except for your big toe. So it's really challenging here. So you're going to try to keep your 4 toes down and 1 toe lifted. Now, if you have socks on, it's going to be like almost impossible. I can tell you right now I have these toe socks, and I find it's really challenging. I probably shouldn't have worn them. And then from here, you're going to switch it. So big toes down, lift the rest of the toes up. So press those big toes into the floor. And then release here, 4 toes down, big toe up, if you can do it. Keep pressing down, lengthen through the spine, breathe. And then exhale, switch, big toe down, toes are lifted. Feel the length grow taller, lifting up, tension off the spine, and then release, 4 toes down, big toes up. This is the last time we're gonna do this, breath in. And then exhale, big toes down, 4 toes up. Keep lifting, keep pressing down through the big toe, and then release that here. Now from here, we're gonna step onto the left leg. We're gonna keep the right leg lifted. So I'm gonna bring that knee just up to about hip height here. So if you need something to hold on to for balance, you can grab a chair, grab the wall, all right? And all you're gonna do here is you're gonna flex the ankle, and then you're gonna point. You're gonna engage through the core here. So we're also working the abdominals. We're feeling length through the spine as we lift up and out of the quads and the glutes here and hamstrings. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, flex, and then point the ankle here. So we're gonna try a few more of these, and point. Breathe in. If you want this more challenging, you can reach those arms up. And one more, flex, and point. Now you're gonna rotate the ankle only here, trying to keep completely still. Challenging here for balance. You're gonna still lengthen all the way up towards the ceiling and sky. Reverse direction, go the other way. So slow and controlled. So I'm even going a little too quickly here. So really try to slow it down. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, one more deep breath in here. And last rotation here. Now from here, you're just gonna let the knee come out to the sides, and then come all the way back to center. So if you want this a little easier, you're relaxing the hands down by your sides or holding on to something. And all we're doing is opening and closing here through the hip joint. So we're inhaling as we open, and then exhale, close. A lot of work for balance, so try to think of something to focus on. More challenging, arms are reached up towards the sky. And then slowly, I just lost it there. One more, breathe in. And exhale, we're almost done with this leg, but now we're gonna go into some actual rotation through the hip. So you can touch the floor here if you need to. So you're gonna brush the foot, or you're gonna try to keep that stabilizing leg bent, and you're just opening that hip, trying to get circles here happening, making sure it's not too wide that you feel any clicking, and then you're gonna reverse the direction here. So this is also strengthening the glutes here on that stabilizing leg. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more here. Breath in, and breath out. All right, we're just gonna rock forward, and then rock back. We're gonna bring the elbows into the rib cage as if they're glued against the rib cage, and I'm just gonna demo this here forward. So beginner here, you're gonna rock forward, slide the leg in. So beginner is forward. So you're still hinging here through the hips, or you're lifting the leg. Breathe in and breathe out. And feel free to let your leg just move with you here. So you're not kicking it, but you're allowing it just to move freely. Breathe in, exhale. And 1 more here, breath in. And exhale up. Good, you're gonna hold it where you are for runner's lunge. Stretch back, 1, bring the knee in. 2, in, so you're tapping the foot down. 3, 4, and you're really trying to stretch those arms forward here. You can tap the foot back. If you want this a little more challenging, don't touch the floor. Just bring the knee in with control and power. Stretch that leg back, squeeze it in. Stretch, squeeze it in. Let's try 4 more here. Stretch, and in. 3, 2. Now hold that leg back, hold, and you're just gonna lift. 1, reach both arms forward. 2, tap down if you want it a little easier. Keep the leg lifted if you want this a little more challenging. 4, 3, 2, and release it here. Shake those legs out. All right, you should be feeling those legs. They're warmed up now, that's for sure. Hands are gonna be on the hips. And we're gonna do some circles here, just to give ourselves a little bit of a stretch. Stretch through the back. Reverse the direction here. Just breathe with it here. Breath in, and breath out. 1 more, breathe in here, and breathe out. All right, from here we're gonna be standing here on our right leg this time. Left leg is lifted. So I'm trying to keep my knee in line with my hip. If that's too tight here for the hip flexor, you could lower that leg down. Arms are gonna be relaxed down by our sides here, and we're just pointing and flexing the foot here. Now you also wanna think of how is the alignment here on the stabilizing leg. So your ankle should be under the knee, which is under the hip. So you can also hold on to something if you need a little help with balance. Breathe in, flex, and point. Lengthen the spine here. I'm just waiting for someone to walk through this door because the hockey crew is getting home right now. And I didn't lock the door behind me, so I'm not sure if they know I'm in here tonight, but we will see. A couple more, so flex and point, flex and point. If you need to hold on for something for balance, definitely hold on to something here. You really want to focus on that range of motion through the ankle joint. So you're really trying to flex and point here. Couple more, flex, point, and 1 more here, flex and point, turning this into rotation this time here. So circles, slow and controlled. Arms can be reached up. I forgot to mention that the last time, so this is more challenging. So if you had your arms lifted, you might want to be here again. If you would like this easier, arms can remain down by your sides. And then we're going to switch. Breathe in and exhale. Try to find something to focus on here to keep that balance. Just a couple more. Breath in and breath out. Good. Release the foot here. Now we're just going to open to the side just a little bit and then bring that hip in. So you don't want to force how wide you're moving your knee out to the side here. You want to keep that within your range of motion. So you don't want to turn with your knee. So try to keep everything centered here and just allow that hip to open. And it is a lot of work. You will be feeling this. So this is actually strengthening here, the hips. And then back to center here. Breathe in. Try to square up those shoulders. Exhale. Length through the spine. Lift up and out of the feet here. Come back to center. Arms can be reached up if you want that added challenge. Breath in. Exhale. And one more out to the side. And exhale in. Now from here, we're gonna do really big circles this time. So breathe in half the circle. Exhale, bring that leg back. Breathe in. So how are those hips feeling? So we're thinking about that. Are you feeling any clicking? Any pain here? So you wanna watch that. If it's painful, ease out of that and don't do that exercise here. So really small and controlled. Breath in. Exhale. You can even brush the floor if you need a little bit of help with balance. We'll try one more here. Breath in. And exhale. Now we're going to do that tilt forward and back here. So tilt and back. So you can stretch the leg and then slowly come up here. Tilt and then back. So you're just trying to allow your leg to flow through this here without forcing it. And you can rock yourself back. Breathe in forward. I'm struggling here on this side tonight. So two more. Forward and back. One more. We're going to go right into that runner's lunge. So beginner, you're going to tap down, bring that knee in, stretch it back. Advanced, you're lifting that knee and just hovering up off the floor for balance. Breathe in. Exhale back. Squeeze the glutes here as we do this. Breathe. Stretch back. So make sure that front knee here isn't going over the toes. So keep that aware of that here, just to make sure that it's not too much flexion here through the front knee. Let's try two more. One more here. All right, relax. Shake those legs out. They are loving you tonight. Woo! All right, shake the arms out here. We're going to start to roll it down. So from here, we are going to stand to the back of your mat here. And we are going to breathe in as we reach those arms, lift the heart, stretch up right to the ceiling here, and then exhale. Swan dive down. We're not going to go down just yet. Flat back here. Hands on the thighs or all the way to the floor if you can keep a flat back. Look towards the knees. Breathe in. And then exhale. Slowly roll your spine, restacking, growing taller. Shoulders down and back. And again, inhale, lift up. And then exhale, swan diving down. Push the hips and butt back. Either on the thighs here or all the way down. Look through the legs. Breathe and hold. Lift up through the hamstrings here and exhale, roll through the spine, shoulders down and back. Stretch it up, breathe in here. Exhale, swan dive down. Lift the heart here, send the hips and butt back, look to the knees, breathe and hold or hold the floor. And then exhale, roll yourself all the way up. Open the shoulders here, step back with the left leg. Reach those arms all the way up. And from here, we're slowly going to press the fingertips together, making that sphere again with the fingertips. And we're just going to rotate side to side. We're going to come back to center, lunge it down. So breathe in here, exhale, rotate to the side, back to center, lunge. Now if you want this more advanced here, you're going to try to allow the knee to come right down if you can, and then up. Stretch to the side, back to center, lower, and back up. Side, back to center, or keep it very small here for beginner. You don't have to bend the knee too much. You don't even have to bend the knee at all if you have any issues with the knees. You can just do side to side. So choose your option here. Breathe in. So a lot of real slow, controlled movement here. We have two more to go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Side, back to center. Lower, back up, side. Now from here, we're gonna hold. Pulse it really slow. Reach those arms up if you can. A little easier, you're not going as low, just reach those arms up. All right, choose that level. 4, 3, 2, hold it here, take a breath in, release the arms down, and then exhale, one arm comes up, and you're just gonna side bend side to side here. Really stretching out that spine. Now, if you would like this easier, step in a little bit here. Side, back to center, breathe in. Exhale, side. Breathe in. Exhale, side. Breathe in. Or you're holding that low lunge. Breathe in, last one here. And back to center, come forward. This time here, we're gonna go into a really low side lunge here. So as I side lunge, I'm gonna reach my right arm out in front. And then I'm gonna pull it back. Breathe in. And then exhale, side lunge. Now, if you would like a little more work here, you can use your band for this. So if you would like a little bit more, you're gonna press forward, press in. So you're doing a lot of work here for the shoulders and the back, as well as the quads, and also right through the groin. So breathe in, exhale, press. So beginner option here, reach that arm, draw that elbow back and in. So you really want to here connect with the sides of the feet here, so press into the legs, squeeze back with power, reach that arm. And if you have your band here, press, breath in, press. We got 4 more, arm back, reach it long, 3, 2, 1 more, hold it here, hold and reach. You're just gonna hold, you're not gonna pulse. If you don't have a band, just reach that arm forward. You can flip the arm up and flip it down. Pull back that posture, lunge through those legs here. Feel those legs working with power. Breathe. 2 more. 1 more here. Come all the way back. Shake those legs out. Relax through the shoulders. And we're gonna switch legs. So this time, left leg forward, right leg back. I'm just gonna flip here. All right, so from here, bringing those arms forward, connecting the fingertips together just like before, stretching those arms out long here. We're gonna lower down, rotate. So breathe in, exhale. So you're switching sides each time. I'm making sure my front knee isn't going over my toe here. So I'm making sure it doesn't look like this here. So pull that knee back, square up those hips. And if you want this a little easier, keep it smaller, don't go as low. All right, and you don't even have to do the knee bend. You could just do the rotation. Breathe in, exhale, side to side here. Breathe in, lower, exhale, side. Think of that posture. Think of that length. Side to side. Couple more. One more here. Lower and side. Now from here, reach those arms up if you want this more challenging. We're gonna bend to the side, back up, breathe in. Lower one arm, lunge and bend. Breathe in, exhale. One side here at a time, breathe in, exhale, lower, breathe in. You can hold it down here if you like to make it a little harder, a little more of a deeper stretch, up to you. Breathe in here, lengthen, exhale, lower, breath in. Let's try 2 more. 1, Good, hold here, keep reaching. 4, 3, 2, come all the way back. Grab the band here if you would like to use it for a little more resistance, or no band. Band is gonna come under the left foot. This time, I'm gonna lunge to the right side of my body, and I'm gonna stretch that arm forward and come back. Breathe in. Exhale, reach. Breathe in. Exhale, press with power, row it back, and inhale. So core is engaged here. Think of posture, and really try to bend here into those legs. So if this is uncomfortable for the knees, don't go as low, you can keep it smaller. You don't have to use the band as well. So no band, looks like this. Back up, breathe in. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, reach. Back and in. Forward with power and in. We'll try a couple more here. Reach. In. 2. One more. Press off the side of the foot here. Anchor that down. Hold it. Hold and breathe. Keep holding. Go a little lower if you can. 4, 3, 2. Pull that posture up, and you're done. All right, step forward. Shake those legs out. Don't trip over your band like I almost just did. And just get rid of that for now. All right, grab water if you need to. We are gonna roll it down. I know I said that last time, but I tend to change my mind here sometimes. So take a breath, breathe, reach those arms up, and exhale. We are going to slowly bring ourselves all the way down this time. Onto the belly. All the way down onto that belly. Cross the hands over the forehead here. And we're gonna lift one leg at a time just to start to warm up that low back. So before I'm doing this here, I'm going to cue engaging your low part of the belly. So imagine you can slide a piece of paper underneath the hips, all right? And then you're gonna lift one leg at a time, breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the glutes here as you lift the legs. Completely rest the head. Just think of length here through the spine. And we just have one more each side here. And then you're gonna relax, bring the arms all the way back here. And you're gonna stretch the arms forward. Breathe in, bring them back. Forehead stays down. Exhale, stretch them forward. Now you can press into the mat here. Lift up just a little bit more. And then you're gonna bring the arms to 90 degrees here. Forehead comes down. Exhale, stretch the arms, press the fingertips, lift the head this time. And again, inhale, arms come back. Exhale, stretch the arms, lift up and hold. Few more here. Inhale, lower, arms come in. Exhale, stretch the arms, lift all the way up. 2 more here. Breathe in, arms come in. Exhale, stretch, lift all the way up. And 1 more, inhale, and exhale, stretch the arms, lift. This time we're gonna bring the feet closer together. The feet were just relaxed last time. You're gonna bring the feet close together, and we're just gonna start to flutter kick the legs. And if this is too much for the low back, then you're gonna bring the upper body down and the forehead down, but still press the arms forward into the floor. If you would like this more advanced, don't touch the floor with the tops of your feet here. So keep them lifted. Squeeze the butt here, inhale, exhale. And if you want a little bit more upper back work as well, you can press up and out. So it's a little more extension, but really make sure you're nodding the chin towards the chest and you're lengthening through the neck here so you're not hyperextending. Breathing in, breathing out here. 1 more breath in, And release all the way down here. Come on to the knees. We're gonna pull back here. So we're gonna widen the space between the knees into a really big shell or child's pose here, and you're just gonna move through this. So you can circle through this a little bit. And you can reverse directions here. Breathe in and breathe out here. And you're gonna switch that up. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, come all the way back to center here. You're gonna press the hands into the floor, press the knees into the floor, lift up out of the back here, tuck the chin towards the chest, round the spine, breathe in, and then exhale, flatten out here, and try this one more time. So inhale, round through the back, press up and out of the wrists, shake the head no, or nod the head yes. Release any tension here from the neck. And then relaxing out of it here. Good. And then slowly from here, we are going to come onto one side. If you have your band, you can use this for some resistance for leg kick series tonight. Up to you. So from here, we're going to do a little bit of a different one tonight, actually. So we'll add the band actually at the end. So from here, we're going to start here on our elbow is going to be directly underneath the shoulder, and you're going to extend that top leg forward, and then you're going to tap it back. So you can stretch that underneath leg here if you would like this a little more challenging. So it is harder to balance if the underneath leg is straight. You can bend the knee here if you want a little more balance, and you're just going to tap forward and tap back. So breathe in and breathe out. Tap and tap. So this is also getting into obliques as well. Breathe in, breathe out. If you would like a little bit more of a challenge, you can stretch that top arm up as well. Tap, lift, tap. So forward and up, back. So keep lifted up and out of that shoulder here. So working glutes. And also here, working those side muscles here, right in the sides of the legs, inner and outers. And we're gonna do one more here. Tap back. Now from here, you're gonna grab that band if you would like some resistance. You're gonna wrap it around the foot. Now if your band isn't as long, I will show you what you can do for that. So if this is too much for the neck, you can come all the way down, all right? So up to you. You're just gonna lift and lower. Now make sure those hips are stacked. You wanna be really feeling like you're rolling forward and lifting that leg up and then releasing down. Now if the band is too short, you can loosen up and you can just sort of use one end as a little bit of a lever, or you can tie it. You could tie a knot in the lower end here, but this exercise here, you usually don't even need a band. You will feel this anyways. So it's working glute med, really tiny, tiny muscle here in the glutes. So lift and lower, breathe in, breathe out. You can also be up. Just make sure that you're not collapsed if you're up here like this. Try one more. Lift and lower, circle it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and relax here. Okay. Get rid of that band for a moment. We're just gonna come up before we switch sides here. We're gonna flex the feet. So flex the feet up here, reach those arms all the way up to the ceiling. And from here, you're gonna flex the wrist. So this is hard to do. So we're gonna flex the wrist back here, just like this, all right? So imagine you're pressing your hands up, you're raising the roof here right to the ceiling, and you're going to start to round your low back in the shape of a C. Now, if you're tight through the hips here, your knees are gonna wanna come up, and that's okay. You can bend them if you need to. Keep those arms lifted, round through the spine here, You're just gonna hold, you're gonna feel this shake, and you're just gonna hold at the spot where you feel those abs working hard. Keep those fingers, or keep those wrists flexed. Keep pressing those wrists right up to the ceiling. Breathe here, inhale. Exhale. Stretch the arms a little bit more in a Y. Keep breathing. Imagine here you're lifting something right up. Your whole body should be shaking now. Keep breathing. Breathe out. One more breath in. Good, come all the way up. Round forward, head comes down. Restack spine, grow taller. And we're gonna switch it up. So switching sides here for leg kicks. So starting off, no band. You're on that elbow, which is under the shoulder. So hips are stacked. We're just lifting, tapping forward and tapping back. Forward and back. So you can go a little bit higher if you feel like you want a little bit more here for this. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift, lower. Lifting it up, lowering it down. Almost there. Breathe and release. If this is too much on that elbow, bring it down. So you're completely lowered here. So you're supporting the head and neck. Tapping forward, tapping back. A few more. Last one here. Front and back. All right. Grab your band if you would like that resistance. If not, we're just starting up and down here. So underneath leg can be bent to 90 to make it easier, or it can be straight. You can come down onto the hand or stay up, and we're just lifting and lowering. Breathe in, breathe out. Now this side here will be a little more fatigued because it's just worked, because it was working here. Now the other side's stabilizing, so you will feel this quicker. And you're just lifting up and lowering, making sure those hips are stacked. All right, we're gonna turn this into circles. 1, 2. So really think here that your leg's a paintbrush and you're trying to just brush and paint the same size circles each time with control. Now reverse that direction here, retracing. If this is too much with resistance, just drop the band. We're almost there here. Last time. Pulse it up slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and relax here. All right. So shake that leg out. Shake it right out. Okay. We're gonna come up into seated position here. So from here, we're gonna place the feet on the wall. So if you're close to a wall, a couch, a chair, press those feet against the wall here. We're gonna round through the spine here, and we're gonna start with bringing your left knee in and your right arm back. All right? So from here, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna stretch, so you're gonna try to keep connected to the wall if you can. Breathe in, and then exhale. Inhale in, exhale, press back. So as you come up, push your weight into the wall and then come back. Now you also don't have to touch the floor. So we're working into obliques here, upper abdominals as well as low abs. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Now if this is too intense, just drop your back arm and you're just lifting and lowering here. And you may just want to do your arm only and not the knee. So pull your arm back and bring the arm forward. And for that, you'd want to move your hands so it's a little more outside of the body. I'm going to try one more and then we'll switch it. Breathe in, exhale. All right, left leg is on the wall. Right foot is coming up, left arm is coming back. We're bringing the arm and knee in together as we inhale. And then we're gonna exhale, stretch it back. Breathing in. Now you can use that hand here to push at the side just a little bit, but really focus on those abs doing the work. Now your hips are gonna be tight because you've worked them hard tonight. So that's normal. So you can just bend the knee here and just tap. Breathe in, look up to the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, lower back. Watch the low back too, that you're not going too low. We're just gonna do a few more. Breathe in, breathe out. One more here, and up, good. From here, we're just gonna hold, lower down, touch the floor with your feet, roll yourself down all the way, stretch the arms back, circle the arms all the way down. From here, we're gonna bend the knees just a little bit here, just a little. So we're gonna touch the knees together. We're gonna keep the feet so they're close together, but they're not touching. Knees are touching, and you're almost gonna straighten your knees here. So very slight bend. So from here, you're gonna allow your ankles just to slightly roll inward, and you're gonna lift the toes and flex those feet. Now dig the heels into the floor, but try to drag the heels towards your head. So pull the heels towards your head here. And it's a lot of work for the hamstrings and the glutes. And you're just gonna hold that here. Squeeze the knees together. And then release here. We're gonna do one more here. We're gonna lift the hips and butt this time. So try to straighten out the knees a little bit more if you can. Lift the heels. Squeeze the knees together. Hover the butt so it's about an inch up off the floor. Drag the heels towards the head. Reach the arms up if you want this a little more intense. Press the fingers together. You can lift the arms all the way overhead. We're gonna hold this 10 seconds. Draw the belly in. Breathe. If this is too much, hands are down. You don't also have to lift the butt. Just imagine you're dragging your heels towards your head. Very strong for the lower body here. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing. Almost there. And relax here. All right. Cross right leg over left. Hug underneath. Just rotate those feet here. Rock them side to side. And then we're going to switch here. Switch legs. And you're just going to hold the stretch. Deep breath in, deep sigh out. So you should be feeling this right along the whole side, body here. And then you're slowly from here, you're going to roll yourself out of this onto one side, and you're going to bring yourself up into a seated position. So you're going to sit up against the wall or couch. So wherever your back can be supported. So from here, I'm going to push my entire spine here against the wall. I'm going to flex my feet. And from here, I'm going to reach my arms all the way up. I'm going to flex at the wrist again. Now, if you can try to touch the fingers to the wall, you can do that as well. Think of lengthening through the spine here. Push your body into the wall. Push down. Press those arms all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Keep pushing back into that wall. Deep exhale. Good. Try to reach those arms back. If the arms don't come to the wall, that's okay. But flex the wrist here, wherever you are. And try to lengthen through the spine. Imagine there's a string attached to your head, bringing yourself all the way up to the ceiling. Good. And release out of this here. Relax through the shoulders. All right, so we're going to move into one more before we do our final stretch here. And that is going to be our plank. So I'm actually going to do an option tonight where you can do a plank or you can do push-ups. For 1 minute, we're going to do this for. All right, so either full push-ups or push-ups on the knees, or you're going to hold plank on your elbows, okay? Or you could do 30 seconds. I'll tell you when it's 30 seconds. So here we go. Final core or shoulder exercise is starting now. So lift the hips and butt. If you're doing plank, you're holding it here. You're squeezing. Squeeze the glutes. Lift through the spine. Lengthen. Squeeze those abdominals in and up. Or you're doing push-ups here. I'll tell you when it's 30 seconds in case you want to do both. Keep the spine lifted and lengthened. 10 seconds to go until we hit the halfway point. Keep lifting, breathe. Try to press those feet into the floor. Try to imagine length. All right, it's 30 seconds here. If you want to move into push-ups, 30 seconds of push-ups. Or you can go to the knees, up to you. Breathe and lower. Exhale, press up. Whatever you like. We're almost there. Keep breathing and squeezing. 10 seconds to go if you're doing push-ups here. Or if you're doing the plank. 2, 1. One more for good luck. All right, drop the knees. Pull yourself back into shell stretch. And just sway yourself side to side. And just take a deep breath in. And a deep exhale. And you're going to slowly roll yourself all the way up. And then the last thing we're going to move into is legs up the wall pose. So this is a pose I actually don't do very often because in the studio I don't have a lot of wall space, but it is an amazing pose, really good for like restorative, circulation, relaxation. So if you can join me with this one, it is super comfortable. You can actually also, if you have like a couch cushion or anything around, I would also grab one of those. You can also put it under your low back or your head if you just want it to be a little comfier. Or under your hips. And then what you're going to do is you're going to shimmy your butt right to the wall if you can. All right, all the way to the wall. Right to the wall. All right, and then you're going to push your heels and your legs into the wall. You can squeeze them together if you like. And you're just going to hang out here. Close your eyes. It just feels so great and so relaxing. And so great here. Deep breath in. Really great, I said earlier, for that circulation. Can also be considered detoxing. Great for like lymphatic system, varicose veins. Just slow down your breath. Close your eyes. And just hold here and breathe. Deep breath in. And a deep exhale. And slowly from here, as you're going to hang out here, I'm just going to read a little meditation. So just relax your arms still down by your sides, or place your hands on your heart if you like. Keep your eyes closed. So our world is one family, but we live here with individuality. So this is a meditation about unity. Bring your focus to your heart center, to that bright beaming light of yours. Just reminding yourself that you are your center. You need to take care of yourself first. And imagining here in that heart, so this is where your heart chakra lives, and this is a bright green glowing light here. So imagine that radiating outwards. And this is shining bright with your whole family around you. Shining bright into the community. And you can repeat, if you like, the mantra, the world is one family, but let's live with individuality. And bring that bright, bright green light here. And allow it to gain some more energy and shine even further outward into the community, into the nation. Allowing it to provide healing and peace towards others. And if you like, you can join me with the mantra, the world is one family. And imagining your green glowing light continuing to shine, continuing to help others, continuing to lift people up and bring people together. And now it's shining all over the entire world. And if you would like to repeat the mantra, the world is one family. And as you lie here, just take a few more deep breaths in and deep exhale. And just allowing your light to shine brighter, to heal those who feel divided. And lastly, we will just repeat, if you would like to, the world is one family. We are one. Slowly bring your legs up off the wall. I know it was over a minute, sorry about that. But it is such a great pose, and very, very slowly you can roll yourself up because you have been lying down for some time. So whenever you're doing anything slightly inverted like that, you do want to take extra time because you could feel dizzy after. So bring yourself just to a seated position, and you're just slowly going to roll yourself in and out of this here, feeling any, aches and pains or releasing any tension, just really feeling it out here. And one more deep breath in here. And exhale, reaching the arms all the way up towards the ceiling here. And exhale, bring the hands into heart center for namaste, and just remembering to be the change you wish to see in the world. Thank you everyone for practicing with me tonight. Namaste.